Racing to the Breeders' Cup, it's the Grade 2 Raven Run Stakes from Keeneland and a competitive 9-horse field of 3-year-old fillies, and a few of these earlier this year were on the fast track to maybe make the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint. Let's start at the rail, and Chad Brown sends out Royal Charlotte. She's 5 for 6 on her career, 3-1 morning line, and coming off a nice victory in the Grade 2 Prioress Stakes at Saratoga. She did disappoint a little bit in the test stakes when she was bet down to the 3-1 second favorite to Kofavi, but came back with an impressive Prioress Stakes, came from just off the pace, and that running style should suit her well in this spot. She's going to be tough to beat. Royal Charlotte from the rail. Bell's the One, probably her best race was earlier this spring at the fairgrounds, picked up back-to-back stakes wins at the Swamp down in Louisiana. Meanwhile, disappointed in the Ashland, did not run well in the Acorn, but came back with a nice second-place finish in the Dogwood Stakes. She's 12-1 morning line, and she's going to be my top selection. Bell's the One here in the Raven Run Stakes, as I feel she's going to get a good trip from off the pace and take advantage of the pace duel. I especially like her at the 7-furlong distance. Indian Pride, another Chad Brown runner, won her maiden race by 8 lengths. She's a daughter of Proud Citizen out of Indian Charlie, so definitely a win early pedigree, and was bet down in her debut race to 3-5. So you never know with these type for Chad Brown. Could be a good horse, or, you know, with the late debut, maybe she had a little nicks and problems. The speed figure came back strong, a 99 Brisnet speed figure, and I have a feeling Indian Pride, if she's bet down to the favorite in this race, could be a strong entry. Oxy Lady, Fantasy Stakes, that was her last race in April. Ran second in the Busher Stakes. I think she's going to be a nice 4-year-old. I'm not sure 7 furlongs is really her best distance, but I do think we'll hear from this horse, Oxy Lady, coming up in 2020. Free Cover, a 30-1 free square on the morning line. Steps up in class after a race at Churchill Downs and Ellis Park. Just 2 for 7 on the year and 3 for 9 lifetime. Free Cover, definitely a long shot in this race. Restless Rider, another one off the layoff from this spring. Been working strongly now for about 5-6 works at Churchill Downs and Keeneland. This horse, again, another one's going to probably be a nice horse in 2020. Interesting to see her off the bench against Royal Charlotte and other horses like Oxy Lady and Indian Pride. Restless Rider, 4-1 morning line. I think she may be a little bit overbet in this spot. Istan Council for Larry Jones, this daughter of Istan, and she ran 4th in the Dogwood behind Kofafi and For Cover and a few other horses. Again, another one who probably has a little bit of talent and will probably be heard from in the spring at the fairgrounds. First Star, 6-1 morning line, ships in from Del Mar. Back-to-back wins to start her career, and Drayden Van Dyke rides here at Keeneland. I'm going to pass on her. Again, I like Indian Pride a little bit. I like Bell's the One as my top selection. Meanwhile, rounding out the field, we've got Horologist, Need Supervision, and Irish Mischief. Let's talk about Irish Mischief. And second place in the Charlestown Oaks, that was to Lady TNT. A solid effort in that race. Mike Smith is scheduled to ride, and the daughter of Into Mischief. 2 wins in 5 seconds in 9 lifetime start. She's got bet down a couple of times, and Brad Cox, his runners usually take a lot of money in a race like this. So Royal Charlotte is the 3-1 morning line favorite. Indian Pride is 7-2. I'm going to go with Bell's the One in the Grade 2 Raven Run Stakes. Should be a competitive race, and we'll see what shakes out at this 7-furlong distance. Who do you like in the Raven Run? And next week, we'll get you back up to date on the Breeders' Cup. Remember, hit subscribe, trying to hit 200 subscribers before the Breeders' Cup. Share and like this video. And who do you like in the Raven Run Stakes at Keeneland?